Hi, can you hear me? Please tell me whether you can hear me or should I shout? Can you hear me? Hi. If you can hear me, can you just give a thumbs up so we can continue with the video? Hi. Okay. Okay, so let me give a short introduction about myself. So my name is Varshini, and I've written my final year exams, and my results are out, and I'm officially into internship. So this video is for the people who are starting final year. Okay, so why I'm doing this video is because when I started final year, I wanted a brief video regarding what are the books should I use, what resources should I use. I was so confused, and I had one senior who I called. So the best thing is to do is have a knowledge about everything, and you can choose whatever books and whatever resources, and you can just go ahead with final year. Okay, so and how are you all doing? Can I start the officially, can I start it? Can I start the video? Can I talk about final year now? Which college are you in? Okay, I got one. Yes. Okay, so regarding final year, so final year is going to be very vast. Okay, so there are four main subjects. One is medicine, one is surgery, then you have OBG, and then you have pediatrics. Okay, and another short subjects you'll have is derm, psychiatry, then you have ortho and anesthesia. Okay, so first thing is what I did was before starting my final year, I made a Q bank. Okay, so it can be dependent on your university. Whichever university you are studying, you can just go through the past question papers. What I did was I went through my past 5 years question paper. So it was a main paper and supplementary. So 5 into 2, there was a 10 question paper. So what I did was when I started final year, I made all this question bank. I just typed everything, what and all questions were asking. So if the question was repeated, I used to put star marks and everything. So before even buying the final year books, what I did was go through the last 5 years question bank. So this made me clear what questions are being asked, what system should I give more weightage to. So this is what I did. Okay, irrespective of what others said. So first thing is prepare your own question bank. There are many apps like eMedQ, where they it's for actually Tamil Nadu students, Telugu, Andhra students, many people. You can just go get your question papers, past year question papers from the library, and you can just go ahead with it. Okay, so be strict with your question bank. Okay, see, we are not preparing for NEET PG. Okay, not now. We are just starting final year. So best thing is have an idea what your university is asking. So first thing is you are going to make a superb question bank for you. So next thing is following that question bank. So starting from the internals, every internals that I had, or every small test that I had, I used to go through with the question bank, and I was able to attend everything. And as the professors say, you have to mark the important questions, and you just have to go ahead with it. So coming to medicine, let me start with each subject. Okay, so first is medicine. There are the standard book for medicine is Harrison. Harrison is hella tough and everything. So people, if you are from third year, or if you are second year people who want to start medicine, you can definitely go with Harrison. You can just put 2 pages per day or anything, and you can just go ahead with it. But people who are fresh, and you are going to start medicine new or anything, I wouldn't suggest Harrison. Instead, you can go for Davidson. So first I'll tell what book I used. I used Mandapa. Okay, Mandapa is Manipal Manual of Medicine. Along with it, I used Deepak Marwasar notes, that is prep ladder notes. So what I did was, from after I finished second year, I had this prep ladder subscription. So I just went through many videos, and I fell in love with Deepak Marwasar's video. He was so amazing. After I saw the video, I found new respect for medicine. I just started loving medicine so much. So this is what happened. So I was fixed that I should rely on prep ladder for medicine, and I started seeing the notes and went along with it. And my major theory source, textbook per se, was Mandapa Manual of Medicine. So I'll tell you about other books. Okay, so Davidson is for people who don't want to read Harrison, who don't want to go so easy books like Matthews and Mandapa. Okay, so this is in between. Davidson, you can definitely see Davidson. One advantage for Mandapa is that question, and it's in question and answers format. So whenever it's like for my university, whatever questions are asked, it's already in the Mandapa textbook. So it was easy for me to refer, and even actually Davidson was missing some of the questions that my university asked. So I liked Mandapa and everything, and every people those who asked me, I just blindly told them to buy Mandapa. But if you don't want to take such easy book, you can definitely go for Davidson. Davidson is not tough as Harrison. If you judicially, if you just study properly from the first year, like not first year, like if you're starting final year, from the starting, if you're going to do Davidson, it's okay, it's going to be very good for you, you can trust Davidson, you can trust Mantapa. Another book is Matthews, and regarding Marrow and Prep Ladder, like everyone has their own opinion, like regarding Prep Ladder, Marrow, everything. So you have to do your own research. For me, I choose Prep Ladder for certain subjects, I choose Marrow for certain subjects. You can't hear my voice, is it? Please tell me if you can't hear me. So this is what for theory. Coming to practicals, I'm going to tell you one of the most underrated book. It's the best book is that Archit Balur textbook. Practical clinical manual. If I have time, I'll show you the book. So it is the best book. Why? Because it has the perfect starting from we have 4 cases, like 4 major system. Like whenever like I take Archit Balur clinical manual, there is entire case sheet, there is entire what not questions to be asked, everything is like so explained, it's like so pakka. Archit Balur, it's so underrated. I don't see I think in my class, like we 4 of them, I think I've seen 4 of them I've used. So definitely, just if you have PDF, just go through the book. It has even in CNS examination, in the last minute I didn't have time to go through the videos. So what happened was, when I took Archit Balur and I just flipped through, everything was already there. Like CNS exam, if they're doing biceps jerks or knee jerk, everything was in an image. That sir, Archit Balur sir is like amazing. So medicine, I actually love a lot of people from medicine. So one is Archit Balur sir textbook, that is for practicals. Another, so I'll talk about another practicals books is what is that? Alagappa. Alagappa is like standard book. So Alagappa is also so people use it. So you can also go for Alagappa. Another book is Kundu. Kundu, Kundu bedside clinics. So it also has question and answer format. So whenever it's like what expected viva question answers, everything is there in Kundu textbook. So the order of ease would be, first I would rank my like Archit Balur's textbook, then I would rank Alagappa, then Kundu. Kundu is like last minute preparation. If you're having only 6 months or last 3 months, you can definitely go for Kundu bedside clinics. So I think I'm done with medicine. So please, if you are having trouble with all these textbooks, your final would be Prep Ladder. So Prep Ladder notes, that is Deepak Marwa sir. I love Deepak Marwa sir. So the notes are really amazing, especially for chapters like CVS. You can definitely go for this what is that, medicine Prep Ladder notes. Now I'll go to major next subject, that is surgery. So I'll tell what book I used is, I used Manipal Manual of Surgery. So surgery, there is a lot of dilemma. People they choose SRB or they choose Manipal. So about these two, I'll just give a quick intro about these two. So SRB is like a shortened version of Bailey. Bailey is the standard book of surgery. So SRB is like a modified version of Bailey. Whereas Manipal is like, I think, a set of doctors and students route, I think, Manipal. So why I choose Manipal is because from first year I've used BDC anatomy, then second year, third year I used Hazarika. So what the pattern was, like the book format is from CBS publication. So I love the way the textbook is printed. So I blindly chose Manipal Manual of Surgery. So about SRB, so SRB would be very good for people who like to read in points. So the entire book is like in points, like any question, if you take thyroid, breast, any carcinoma, everything is given in points, and it's also a shortened version of Bailey. So you can't be afraid that whether I'm reading from a standard book or anything. So people who want to read from standard book, you can definitely go for Bailey. Bailey is not as tough as Harrison. Harrison, it is tough, but Bailey is not tough as Harrison. So if you have 1 year and you're starting afresh, you can definitely choose Bailey. Then that's what I told you, SRB, Manipal. So I chose Manipal, and in final days of my preparation, I also mixed with SRB also, like certain questions I read from SRB. And regarding marrow notes by Rohan sir, it's how I like medicine, Deepak Marwa sir. This is amazing. Okay, so surgery, I just went through marrow notes, marrow video surgery. So it was so good. Every chapter, for every chapter, what I did was I saw Manipal, notes, and then I went for marrow. So this is what I did, and it was very useful. So this is what theory is. And coming to surgery practicals, so please definitely buy Das. Okay, surgery Das is going to be a lifesaver, because it's like you have to have Das. Whatever book you are reading, it doesn't matter. For surgery practicals, you definitely have to have Das in your hand. Without that, you can't enter the practical hall. Okay, so apart from Das, if you want any suggestions, I would give Raja Mahindran. Okay, Raja Mahindran textbook. I read Das and Raja Mahindran. Okay, so Raja Mahindran sir textbook, it has both long cases and short cases. So definitely you have to have these both books, because Das is one thing that I didn't find in Das was the way the questions are asked. In Raja Mahindran, there is also Viva, what are the possible Viva questions, and the answers are also written there. So definitely you should have Das in your hand, and in one hand please get Raja Mahindran, both long cases and short cases. So surgery is done, right? Surgery is almost done. Next, coming to what is that? OBG. So obstetrics and gyne. So you'll be having 2 papers, right? So first is obstetrics, then you have gynecology. So what mistake I did was I was like a cashew nut or something. I asked my seniors, but also I got Datta textbook. So what happened was I thought I'm buying Manipal for medicine, I'm buying surgery, Manipal. So I thought I should get a standard book or something, even high quality book for obstetrics. And what I did was I got Datta. But what happened was I was not satisfied with it. It was so no, I wouldn't say useless information, but they're not information that is applicable for UG. Maybe I thought it was too much. So what I did was I halfway reading Datta, I went to my seniors, I went to my professor and asked for alternative textbook, and they told me Mudaliar textbook. So Mudaliar again is very good. It's like the easiest for obstetrics. Mudaliar textbook, there is no PDF available, so don't even try searching for the PDF. You definitely have to go to the textbook store and buy that. So Mudaliar is for obstetrics. Then coming to gynec. Okay, so gynec, the book definitely you have to go is Shaw. So Shaw is like standard. You don't have shortcuts for gyne. Okay, so definitely you buy Shaw. Like 25 years back, my father studied with Shaw only. I'm studying with Shaw. Okay, so Shaw is like Pakka, you don't have to change. If you want an alternative, that would be Lakshmi Seshadri textbook for gyne. Okay, so Lakshmi Seshadri, so there is PDF available. The problem is, I think the PDF doesn't has lot of random mistakes in the PDF. So best is buy Shaw. Even if you're finding it's like foreign author or it's difficult, just flip through the pages. If you are my follower for some time, you would know that how much I hated Shaw in the first 4 months, and then I started loving Shaw. Okay, Shaw, the way the textbook is printed, the quality of the pages, and also everything I love about Shaw. So Shaw is for gynec. And another alternative is Lakshmi Seshadri textbook. Okay, so coming to pediatrics. Pediatrics, so this video I don't know whether it be useful now, but definitely when you are in the 7th or 8th month of final, you definitely will be searching for this video, because these books are going to be very helpful. These are the books that I found in the last few months, and I missed why I didn't find it in my beginning of the final year. So one kind of book is Arun Babu. Okay, so the standard book for pediatrics is first of all OP Guide. Okay, same like that, like 30-25 years back, my father also used same OP Guide book, different editions, like a violet color book. Okay, so same thing is what I bought, OP Guide. So OP Guide is very good for general pediatrics. Okay, all the milestones, all the basics, it's very good, very neatly explained. So milestone is like important 10 mark. So it's very good in OP guy. But if what happened was, like after going, reading medicine, surgery, when I came to pediatrics, when I switched to systemic chapters in OP guy, I found it overwhelming, or I don't know, I wasn't satisfied with it. Like even if I'm taking nephrotic or nephritic, there was 10 pages of content. I don't know like what to write, what not to write. Okay, so what I did was I used so another hack that I also shared in the story is, okay, I'm not having internet issues, please. I don't have internet issues. If you can't hear me, please tell me. Okay, so what is it? Yeah, OP guy. So when I went through the systemic chapters, it was so difficult, or I didn't know what to write, what not to write. So the best book, alternative book is Arun Babu. Okay, there are PDF available, or you can just go to the textbook store and get Arun Babu. It is very, very good, but the thing is, it is very short. Okay, so another hack. Okay, this is another hack that I'm going to tell you. So if like what happened was dengue, some important questions, I didn't find enough content in any of the textbook. Okay, so what I did was just go to the Google and just type the question. Okay, dengue, like, or dengue, nephrotic syndrome, nephritic syndrome, and you have to type space IAP slides, that is Indian Academy of Pediatrics. So it will be applicable for any university in India. Okay, just you have to type your topic name and IAP slides. So what happens is, this IAP has some teaching slides which the professors use actually for teaching. Okay, so when you are going to write directly from the IAP slides, it's going to give you even more marks. Right, so that is one hack. Like any random questions or questions that are difficult, I used to do this. Okay, I've already shared that hack in my story. And what else? Pediatrics. Yeah, pediatrics again. So medicine, I use prep ladder notes. Okay, along with the textbook. Surgery, obstetrics, gyne, and pediatrics, I use entirely marrow notes only, along with my major preparation. So again, pediatrics, like low birth weight, some important topics, like it was like my final year questions. Okay, so for that I totally read from marrow only, and it was very, very helpful. It just it was just in my brain. I just have to write it. So the best thing is, stick to your resources. Like if you are using a particular textbook in the starting of the year, please don't see your friends, please don't see your seniors, please don't see anyone else. If you're fixing a certain book, continue, like you have to trust your book. It's your book now. Okay, so you have to spend all the time in that book, and you just have to make it respect you or something like that. So you just have, like Manipal, like many a times I was like whether should I switch to SRB, like Mantapa I should switch to Davidson, but I was sure that I shouldn't do it. I bought that book and I have to study it. Okay, so that's what happened, except Datta, because I had like no other option. Okay, so I just went to Mudaliyar. Okay, that's one thing. And pediatrics, clinicals. So what happened was, clinicals is Aruchami. Okay, textbook of Aruchami. That is the one book I actually know. I think there is another book, but I don't remember the name. So what is that? You can go for Aruchami textbook, pediatrics. Next, what else I left? Ortho. So ortho, I think practicals you have to buy Das for ortho, and for theory Maheshwari. Okay, Maheshwari textbook. I didn't buy a book. I just used PDF. Okay, PDF textbooks. It's available. And for final year also, I used this thing only, Maheshwari textbook. And you can also refer JTM textbooks, which is a book that I wrote for ortho, and there are other JTM, Just Roll MBBS. If you just go check out their page, there are notes that are readily available for every subject, so you can just go through those books. I think Andhra, Telangana people, they already know about this. So Tamil Nadu people, Just Roll MBBS is a page where they have readily available notes for final year. So they are providing samples in Telegram page and everything, so you can definitely go. Okay, so what else? Okay, so regarding resources, okay, for practicals, like initially you're starting final year, right? So you won't have any idea about clinical cases, or because it's going to be entirely different from third year. So what you can do is, there is a Telegram channel called White Army. Okay, White Army. There is a YouTube channel called White Army. So just go and subscribe, and just follow that page, because it's very, very useful. Even in my final pages of my final days of my preparation, I just went to White Army Telegram channel, and if I want a stroke case sheet, I just type stroke there, and the case sheet was already available. So there are n number of cases that you already that you need. So those are available. Okay, so like feeding too much information would make you lethargic. Okay, you have to do your own research. So White Army is like best. You can, White Army is there, and then IAP, Indian Academy of Pediatrics, also has a YouTube channel. So they also have wonderful case discussion. So you can just go through that. And what else did I leave? Books to use, how to approach the subject, introduction. So I think I've completed. I thought it would go around 1 hour or something, but I completed so soon. Like, do you have any other doubts? Anything regarding final year? Actually, I want to do a separate video on, my final year cases, how to, do a practical case, how to write a case sheet, what are the Viva questions that were asked for me, things like that. But I don't know. I'll do as a separate video. Yes, I will save this live. How to start medicine? Just go. Okay, best way to start medicine is choosing a EC chapter. EC chapter for me would be nephro. Okay, nephrology. Don't start with CVS. Okay, CVS is a very, 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 very complicated. Okay, so I wouldn't suggest to start with CVS. You can start with nephro. Prep ladder or marrow. How do we access it? How do you access it? You have to pay for it and buy subscription. Did you start your PG preparation? No, I have to start. I have lots of ideas, but I am taking rest. So I have to start soon. Can you tell something to third year? I will do a separate video. I'll definitely save this video, or I'm going to start even a channel. I'll post it there, and you can definitely see this video. Okay, best book in internals. Save the live. I will save the live. Any other questions regarding final year? Any subject? Okay, so final advice would be start your question bank. Do make your own, make your own question bank. Okay, that would be the best thing. What I did, I didn't ask anyone. I didn't refer anything. I just made my own question bank in the first year. Before that's what I told before even starting to buy the textbooks. After finishing third year, the first thing that I did is make what and all subjects are that, what and all questions that have been asked in the past 5 years, and that is what I followed till last final year preparation. So please do that. Your case performance things are helping. Thank you so much, Sindhu. Thank you so much. 10 teachers I don't have any idea for USMLE. No, I did not use Unacademy. Clinical book for OBG. Okay, yes, OBG. Oh my god, I forgot this. OBG, Ops and Gyn. Clinical book is Hepzibah. Okay, Hepzibah. I don't know why did I forget to tell you about that. So Hepzibah book is very, very good. Basically my college and if my juniors are saying this, please buy Hepzibah book, because it's very, very clean, neat concepts, what and all possible Viva questions, everything is given in Hepzibah textbook. Okay, so definitely buy Hepzibah and just go through that. And even in theory, if you're finding Mudaliyar or any subject difficult, or you can't follow certain questions, just go to Hepzibah, take that anemia chapter or GDM chapter. Just everything is already there, so just study that, and you can even write your theory with the practical textbook. So it is that's how the concepts are very, very, very clear in Hepzibah. What about Harrison? Yeah, I've told in the beginning of video, Harrison is difficult, but if you are preparing for PG, definitely read from Harrison. If you have time, definitely go for standard books if possible. It's like if you have that energy, if you're not lazy like me, definitely go for standard books. I wouldn't, no one would advise you against standard books. Is for people like me who are lazy, don't want to spend that much time in going through a book or anything. And just another disclaimer is that all these books, you are not going to prepare PG from this Mantapa book or Manipur book. So just trust your confidence. You have separate years for PG, everything's okay. So if you're for final year, you're going to choose a book. So I would suggest you to choose some EC books, so that will be easy, less weight on you, and side by side you can just maybe subscribe to whichever platform you want and just read along with it. Okay, don't panic that your friend is studying from Harrison, another friend is studying from Davidson, you're studying from Mantapa. It's nothing like that. Okay, final is what you're presenting is what is going to matter. Okay, if you have neat handwriting, extra marks, something like that. Okay, so don't compare yourself with others. Please don't compare. It is just write whatever just you can. My Research channel for biomolecules and physiology. Sorry, Sorry, I don't know. FNG is easy or difficult? I'm sorry, I don't know. How to deal with surgery and also for PG. I myself am practicing. Maybe after, if I get a good seat, I will tell you regarding PG. Are you telling for passing or for scoring well? What should we concentrate for? You have to concentrate for scoring well. Passing is, yes, you have to pass, but you have to aim for, you can get very good marks with the books that I told. I got good marks only, so you can trust me. But I didn't, if I choose, Mandapa, I didn't study from Mandapa alone. I also choose prep ladder. I went through the notes and I studied prep ladder. So it's like you have to have two sources. If you're choosing an easy book, you definitely have to have another source of book. Any YouTube channel you would suggest for internal medicine? Actually, I'm so weak in YouTube channels. I don't know much of education. So normally, like everyone, osmosis or the thing that I told, right, White Army, things like that, you can definitely go for that. Questionnaire book suggestion. Questionnaire book. Any other questions? Okay, I think that's all, right? Okay. Which is your most favorite subject in final year? Medicine. Medicine is my favorite subject in final year. Medicine. I like to read medicine. Medicine is, the one subject that I don't stress that much about is medicine. Is enrolling in at least one edu platform necessary? I think because of the competition, you have no other go than you have to maybe go for a channel like any resources, because everyone out there are doing or subscribing, so you have no other option other than to subscribe. So maybe yes. Anesthesia, anesthesia is behind SRB. Okay, so surgery has ortho and anesthesia. Okay, anesthesia. So ortho you have to buy separate Maheshwari. Anesthesia is behind SRB or even behind Manipal. So you don't have to buy a separate book for anesthesia. If you want, you can download Marrow. You can read Marrow notes, and yeah. Even dermatology also, there is a dermatology medicine. Davidson has dermatology content, psychiatry, everything is in Davidson. Okay, done. Okay, I think I'll be closing this video. So I'm going to watch match. CSK match is going on. I have to see the match. Don't need to read textbook. Don't get panic, your mouth is rolling. I'm not getting panicked. My college name. Thank you so much, Sindhu. Thank you. Okay, so thank you so much guys for joining. So I'll do separate sessions for practicals, how to attend practicals, then what else, how to attend practicals, third year, maybe second year, first year, separately, and I'll just post this in I'm thinking of posting this live in YouTube. Okay, so I'll post the link to like tonight, and you can just go and watch the live. Definitely all second years, third years, everyone can watch this live. It is for Telangana final years. Okay, final years, yes, Telangana. My friend is also having final year in 2 months. Okay, last minute again, just follow the question bank, go to the question bank, whatever that you have, pass your question papers are going to help you a very lot. Okay, so trust the question paper. Even so what happened was studying everything also won't help you, because like you have if you have 4 subjects, okay, and you have 4 days, per subject also. What matters is at the end of the day, the last one day the revising will be, finalizing your marks or anything. So you're just going to get familiarized with the topic. So even after reading, don't panic whether, I can't remember this question, I can't remember that question. Please don't do that, because in the exam hall, if you have read at some point, if you have read, okay, diabetes mellitus or anything, so what happens, my question was carcinoma penis, I have read it like a long back, okay. So what happens is, you're just familiarizing the topic, so that if something new, like totally randomly comes into question paper, you won't be able to answer. So just go through every question paper, and you can just familiarize a question, and when it finally appears in your paper, you can just write something, okay, write something relevant to it, and not we won't write nonsense, okay. We have all this knowledge from 3 years and 4 years, okay. So definitely we'll write something. We are just familiarizing the topic. So don't panic if you don't have if you can't recall the answers. Gujas, have first year students from your side. Suggestion for first year students: you go slow. You have lot of time. And I'll do a separate video for first years. I'm focusing on only final year, so I can't. I'm so sorry, I can't tell anything. Akka, please answer my question. Please tell your question, please. I didn't see your question. Okay guys, you have a thought of having a study partner for PG. Yes, I'm planning to have a study partner, and also have a study partner for PG. But UG, no, I studied on my own. I didn't have a study partner. Medicine one day, கடல் முடியாது one day லாம் படிக்கவே முடியாது. Clinical book for OBG. I told everything is there. How to manage marrow and textbook. It's very easy. Whatever you read, it's already in marrow. So you just have to take some, maybe one. If you're reading 1 hour, spend 1 hour in textbook, half an hour in marrow, and you'll be able to cover. If you watch videos, definitely it will take a time. So if you are, thinking about wasting time by watching video, just go through the notes. What else? When you end the live, let's see. Okay then. Okay, thank you so much for joining. I will upload it in YouTube and I will post the link. So thank you so much for joining. Bye guys. Thank you. Okay, yes, my sir is actually in live. My pediatrics professor is on live, and he's asking whether can I ask you a question. Yes sir, please ask me questions, sir. My pediatrics sir, yes. Anand sir, do you want to ask question, please go ahead. My associate professor, pediatrics. Okay, I think he's not going to ask the question. No problem. Thank you so much. No introduction, please. Okay, sir. Okay, one tip for studying. What I did was, when when I'm very bored, I go to YouTube and I type study with me live. Okay, so there'll be people in live, they'll be studying along with you. So you can just watch the YouTube live and you can study along with it. Can you prepare the case history as a booklet for your juniors? Can you prepare the case history as a booklet? Yes sir, I can try that. I will do that, sir. With your guidance, I will do it, sir. I'm hoping to, hoping for your help during my internship. stepladder notes are enough for final year. No, you have to read textbook. Please read textbooks along with whatever resources you're having. Please read textbooks. Okay, bye everyone. It will be like my last bye, I guess. Okay, thank you so much for joining. Bye. டேய் நீ எனக்கு அக்கா மாதிரி இருப்படா நவீன். சி நீ எனக்கு அண்ணா மாதிரி இருப்ப. நான் வந்து உனக்கு தங்கச்சி மாதிரி இருப்பேன். I think someone is in fake account. Princess Cutie Swapnika. Okay. Bye. iPad necessary for first year. Yes. No. It's like it depends on the individual, guys. iPad is like I bought iPad in my final year, I guess, like end of third year. So it was very useful for me. So if you are, iPad is it's not like necessary, but if you get, your life would be so much easier. So that's what. It's not like a necessity, but if you want it, you can definitely go for it. I have also cleared final year. Can you suggest how to start NEET PG? Yeah, I am also in that path. Okay, I don't know. I haven't properly worked on anything yet. I have to start a plan. Maybe in 1 month, maybe I'll start my PG preparation. Are you not going to post on this channel? Why? I'm going to post on this channel. I'm planning to start YouTube. That's what. Maybe I'll post this video in YouTube. Should we make notes and revise them for exams? Should we make notes and revise them? Again, I made notes for some questions, but don't. Again, if you're a fan of making notes, please make notes. If you're not a fan, don't make notes. But making notes, what is that? Again, you're familiarizing the topic. So final for revision will be very helpful. So you can make notes. Will the live be in highlights? Yes, it will be in highlights. Native Chennai and Kumbakonam. Yes, I will definitely upload. Thank you so much, Shivani. Do we need to have a strong command on anatomy and physiology of topic before going to medicine and surgery for topic? Yes. You especially surgery, you definitely have to have good anatomy. Okay, especially breast, thyroid, hernia, stomach. Okay, stomach, varicose veins. So these are the content that you have definitely should have a pakka idea of anatomy, especially breast and thyroid. Okay, all the thyroid nerves, arteries, everything, breast, basic anatomy. If you are you're very good in anatomy, it's going to be very easy for you when you actually study the case. Especially it will be helpful for practicals. I'm sorry, Princess Cutie, it's not fake ID. Okay guys, I'm going to leave. Officially I'm going to leave this live. Okay. Bye.